I wish that the Lamigo Monkeys win the championship and Taoyuan Zhui Chang. Zeke and I were teammates on Team USA in the Premier 12. The Premier 12 was such a great event, and it's interesting because like I'm fortunate that like I'm the #2 person on Team USA. There's only one person who's played on more Team USAs than I have, and that was my 6th time to play for Team USA. And it's almost the record. Like the record's 7. Some other guy has it, Albert Almora, I think. So I know how these teams work. It's 25 players. You've never met before. You may have met before. Likely you've seen their name. And if you haven't seen them, someone else on the team has seen it. And me, being a guy that's older, like at that time I think I was 32, and I just finished playing in Taiwan, no one really knew who I was except the people at Team USA knew who I was and knew what to expect out of me. So someone like Zeke, who was 25, that threw 100 or threw like a million, it was like, who's this old guy? You know what I mean? And I understand, you know what I mean? And I understand because I remember 10 years before that or 9 years before that when I was in AA, winning 20 games in AA and played on the Olympic qualifying team for Team USA, I said the same thing about Chad Allen. Like, hey, who's this guy? He was in the Olympics a long time ago, but sure enough, he could play. And I was like, whoa, all right, you know what I mean? Like, we need this old guy. So we were teammates, and it's a short event, and it's weird because it's all these different people from all over America that come together in Arizona, practice for 5 days. We don't really know each other. We practice. We've never met our coaches before. And then all of a sudden we get on a plane for 16 hours and we come to Taiwan. And they're like, hey, you got a game tomorrow. We're like, what? Why? Like, and everyone is coming to me, they're like, hey, you've been here. You know this place. I'm like, I've been here for 2 months. I mean, I'm not a Taiwanese expert. I mean, I don't know this stuff. And they're like, those kind of events are difficult because you have to come together and become a team. And fortunately, we did. Like, it was 25 people meshed together, and we ended up winning a silver medal. Like, and I look at it because that team wasn't expected to ever leave Taiwan. Like, I mean, there were many people that didn't think we were going to win. I mean, we were in there with Japan, Korea, and we finished with the #1 seed. You know, I mean, who would have thought that we were going to do as good as we did? And then we ended up getting second to Korea. I mean, Korea was good. So was Japan. You know, I mean, they were all real good. So we were fortunate to get second. And, I mean, I feel like we won the silver medal. You do interact with people. Zeke was another starting pitcher. We talked. I mean, so you interact with other pitchers a little bit, and he talked, and he asked me some different things about, you know, like Korea. And so I was like, honestly, I don't know much about Korea, but I know that just by me playing in Taiwan, and I know my father-in-law played in Japan, and I've talked to other guys that have played over in these Asian leagues. I assume Korea is probably the same. If you get a chance to go ahead. Like, I mean, it'd be a huge opportunity. I'm grateful I got to come to Taiwan. It opened up my eyes to like a different league and just like culture and an experience that I'm glad, you know. So if you get a chance, I would go. I mean, America is always going to be America. There's always going to be minor league baseball. There's always going to be MLB. And if you've already played in the big leagues, then you might have a chance to go back if you want to. You're still young. You never know. If you get the chance and it's a good offer, take advantage of it. And that was my advice to him several years ago. I honestly almost forgot I said it until he reminded me the other day. Like the other day because now we're teammates on Lamigo, and it's like, it's a totally different level of meeting people. Because like I stayed in contact with him because, you know, he said, hey, you know, he was going to winter ball, and at that point I'd played winter ball like 7 years in a row. And so everyone asked me, hey, what's winter? I was like, winter ball's winter ball. You know, it's tough. You know, you got to win right away. I mean, a lot of pressure. But you can do it, you know. So he went. I said, but if you're going to go to Korea, don't play winter ball. When we came back from the finals, he was getting on a flight from LAX going straight to Caracas to go to Venezuela to play winter ball. And so I got his number, and we stayed in contact. I was like, hey, man, did you sign? And so when he signed, I was like, get out of there. You don't stay there. Don't stay in Venezuela. Go home and rest and get ready. You're going to have a long season in Asia. Now being teammates with him, I'm really glad to have the opportunity to be his teammate again. Like, he's a good guy. Like, I drag him out to the night markets. He plays with my kids. Like we play Mario Kart. Like I mean like it's fun. Like my kids enjoy him. Like he enjoys them. It's nice. It's nice being teammates again. The weather, yes, it is very hot here. However, I don't really feel like it was really ever cold. Like in February and March, it didn't really seem like it was cold. And I have been fortunate that I've been here in July already. I've been here in July. I came here July 3rd, I think, for the Lions, and July 4th for Lamigo. So even though I didn't make like my top team debut until maybe August or September, or maybe August, both instances, I was here in Taiwan. But I experienced July under extreme circumstances. Like I was in Pingtung all of July, basically. Like I was here for like a week, and the team went to Hualien. They said, "Hey, we're gonna be in Hualien. You need to just go and hang out in Pingtung. We'll get you a dorm." Okay, cool. So I went there for like 3 weeks, and it is hot in Pingtung. It's hot, and you run a lot, and it was so. I've experienced heat, and I'm even fortunate that I've already experienced the Taiwan heat. Am I gonna make some adjustments? Of course. I mean, yeah. I mean, you're gonna drink more water. I mean, there's things you can. I'm running. Like obviously, like you run more to get used to it, and you get ready for it. Like today, I was at the field lifting. Like I mean, like it's. You just, honestly, you just be smart. You know, you work hard when you need to work hard, and you rest when you need to rest. I mean, it's nothing. I mean, so that's what you got to do. And I know it's gonna be hot, and everyone knows it's gonna be hot. I mean, you just manage it. You know, I mean, it's hot for everybody. It's not like it's hot for me and not hot for the hitters. So I'd be like, oh no. He only got a hit because I was hot. He wasn't. That's not the case. Everybody's hot. So, I mean, you just make adjustments for it. A catcher's huge. I mean, the catcher is great because the catcher is the guy that calls all the pitches. And him, because even though I have been here, I guess, parts of 3 seasons, I've been here a long time, I don't know every hitter. Like, I don't know every guys. I don't know. And the catchers do. I'm very fortunate. I have a really good relationship with Chapon. I mean, like, he's caught me a lot. I mean, even 27, even Piggy. They're all different. I mean, just like we're all different. I mean, like, Chapon, I don't know, like, I like Chapon. Chapon's crazy. You know what I mean? Like, Chapon's fun. He's kind of crazy. Chapon, seriously, he's just a big target back there, and I enjoy throwing to him. Yeah, he hasn't caught a lot just because, like, I mean, it just seems like he's always having a lot of fun back there. You know what I mean? 27's got the softest hands. You can throw it anywhere, and it's so quiet. He never moves. Piggy's great, man. Piggy's so energetic, working so hard. Like, anything you tell, hey, I want to do, okay, all right, Jayo, let's go, okay. I mean, so, like, they're all 3 completely different personalities. They know the way I like to pitch, and they know I want to throw strikes. They know what I'm trying to do. They understand what I can throw for strikes, what I'm trying to throw, what I'm not trying to throw for strikes. Yeah, their game works. I mean, it works each one for one, and every time if I pitch to a different one, you just mesh it together, and all 3 of them understand me, and they have a good idea of what to do.